search has been activated for 9-year-old Phylisa Prussia of Bottom Yard District, Bath, St. Thomas, who has been missing since yesterday. She is of brown complexion, slim build, and approximately 4 feet 6 inches tall. Reports from the Bath Police coming into our news center are that Phylisa was last seen at home at approximately 7:10 p.m. wearing a white blouse and blue shorts. She has not been heard from since. Head of the Constabulary Communications Unit, CCU, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay explained that a search is now on to find Phylisa.
Well, what we know is that a search is now on for a 9-year-old girl that we suspect was abducted from her home last night, sometime probably after 7 thereabouts. So currently, we understand that she was at home. My mother, I never saw her, made a report to the police. It triggered an alarm in the community. And the search of the community from last night, they didn't find the child. They saw images on a CCTV camera of an individual that they are now looking for as a person of interest, as he was the last person seen with the child around the time when the child went missing. Davian, he's 45-year-old Davian Bryan. Davian Bryan is known to frequent Portland as well. So the police believe he could assist them with the investigation, because he was the last person seen with the child, and an alert is also activated for her.
Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Phylisa Prussia is being asked to contact the Bath Police at 876-703-4021, Police Emergency 119, or the nearest police station. In other news tonight, Kamina Johnson Smith, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, has announced the lifting of travel restrictions on persons seeking to travel to Jamaica from the Republics of India and Trinidad and Tobago. Minister Johnson Smith explained that formal notification had been sent to the relevant high commissions and that airlines have also been notified. She added that she is pleased that persons in these countries awaiting the opportunity to visit or return to Jamaica for work, study, and business will be able to make their plans. Minister Johnson Smith reminds all travelers, Jamaicans and non-Jamaicans, that they must receive authorization to enter Jamaica and that they must follow the terms of the quarantine orders granted as a condition of their travel authorization. In tonight's COVID-19 update, Jamaica has recorded 13 additional COVID-19 related deaths, increasing the total of fatalities from the virus now to 2,072. The deceased are comprised of 4 fatalities each from Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Elizabeth, 2 fatalities from St. Catherine, and 1 fatality each from St. James, St. Mary, and St. Thomas. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says the deaths occurred between September 14 and October 13. Meanwhile, there were 264 new cases ranging in age from 53 days to 93 years, increasing the total to 86,986, of which 29,232 are active. Now, of the new cases, 153 are women and 111 are men. In tonight's COVID-19 parish breakdown, St. Catherine recorded 84 cases, Kingston and St. Andrew recorded 55 cases, St. Anne recorded 30 cases, St. James and St. Mary recorded 20 cases each, while Portland recorded 13 cases. In the meantime, there were 187 additional recoveries, increasing the total of recovered persons now to 55,082. Still tonight, the St. Thomas Police have listed Davian Bryan of Bath, St. Thomas, as a person of interest. The police believe Bryan can assist with a critical ongoing investigation. Davian Bryan is being asked to report to the Morant Bay Police immediately. Bryan, or anyone knowing his whereabouts, is being asked to contact the Morant Bay Police at 876-982-2233. Crime Stop at 311 or the nearest police station. Still making Mellow TV news, the JCF's Criminal Investigation Branch have listed 3 individuals as persons of interest in the divisions of St. Elizabeth, St. Andrews Central and Kingston West. They are 47-year-old Derek Robinson, farmer of Houghton District, Lacovia in St. Elizabeth. He is being urged to report to the Lacovia police station. 30-year-old Shamar Bell of Torrington Park is being urged to report to the Crossroads police station in St. Andrew. And 28-year-old Patricia Nash of Tivoli Gardens, Kingston 30 is being urged to report to the Denham Town police station. The police believe that these individuals are critical to cases that are currently under investigation. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Derek Robinson is being asked to contact the Lacovia Police at 876-966-6844. Also, those who know the whereabouts of Shamar Bell are being urged to call the Crossroads Police at 876-926-6657. And anyone knowing the whereabouts of Patricia Nash is being asked to contact the Denham Town Police at 876-948-6443. The public can also contact the nearest police station. In the meantime, a wanted man is among 2 men who were fatally shot in the Lincoln Road area of St. Andrew in 2 separate incidents yesterday afternoon. A 3rd man was shot and injured and is being treated in hospital. Now, in the first incident, it is reported that men traveling in a motor vehicle drove to Lincoln Avenue and shot 2 men. One died on the spot while the other was rushed to hospital. While at that scene, the police reportedly heard explosions nearby and responded. It is alleged they encountered a group of men who were reportedly attempting to avenge the earlier killing on Lincoln Avenue. Now, a police source said the men fired at them instead, and they returned fire, fatally wounding a man they have identified as Giovanni Simmons, otherwise called Jeff. The law enforcement officers reported that after the shooting, they retrieved 2 firearms, an M16 rifle and a 9mm pistol. They believe the firearms were being used by the gunmen who attempted the reprisal. One of the firearms was found on Alleyway and the other found on Lincoln Avenue. The police stated that Simmons was wanted for a recent murder that took place in the Lincoln Avenue area. Continuing with the news tonight, 16-year-old Zidane Thomas of Higgintown, St. Anne, died of injuries he sustained in a motor vehicle collision along Higgintown Road in the parish on Wednesday. Reports from the Cave Valley Police coming into our news center are that at approximately 3:30 p.m., a Toyota Townace motor vehicle was traveling along the mentioned roadway while Thomas was traveling in the opposite direction on a bicycle. Thomas was reportedly trying to negotiate a right turn when the bicycle collided with the Toyota Townace. Thomas was reportedly thrown from the bicycle and received head injuries. He was assisted to the hospital where he died while receiving treatment. The driver of the Toyota Townace motor vehicle was warned for prosecution. Investigations are ongoing. Still making Mellow TV news tonight, Pastor Jason Rose from St. James, who is charged with rape and attempting to pervert the course of justice, was offered $1.5 million bail when he appeared in the St. James Circuit Court yesterday. His wife, Kemi Rose, and the mother of the 15-year-old victim, who are both charged with attempting to pervert the course of justice, were offered bail in the sum of $500,000 each. It is reported that on May 28th of this year, the teenaged girl went to use the internet service at Pastor Rose's church, where he allegedly raped her. After he was arrested, his wife and the child's mother attempted to bribe her into changing her statement. They were subsequently arrested and charged. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mellow TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelly Ann Hill. Do stay safe and pleasant viewing.